Hey, it's Leah, and welcome to Enlightened Mystic Essentials. Today we are going to get our energy read, right? It's a call for an energy reading, right? It's been a while, but it's a lot going on this month, and we need to know and see what's happening around us. So if you are new to my channel, I'm Leah. I read numbers, colors, talk, spirits. I will tell you what I see. I will tell you what I hear. I will also tell you what I feel. I'm not a one that's gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna give it to you straight up, blood raw, no chaser, right? Okay. So, how the reading today is gonna go is, you received a divine message from spirit, yeah. Then once we go over that message, then we're gonna get towards the opportunity. We're gonna look and see what opportunities are coming because this is a heavy month. It's a lot going on, right? A lot of you are scattered. I can't even get it together. A lot of people are scattered. You need to get your mind together. So we had and then we're gonna get into the energy. So we just had Scorpio, right? Full moon, yeah. And in the time of this full moon, we had solar eclipse, yeah. So we had solar eclipse by day, and then we had the full moon of Scorpio by night. Solar eclipse comes in is sun, which represents, the Taurus, because we're in Taurus season. So a lot of grounding or being solid, right? Making a way to be solid. But a lot of feelings should have been released or shed, right? Anything that could have put you in a weakened state should have been released. So then we come into the new moon that comes in Taurus. That is a time of building up your strength, vitality, right? Being grounded. So it's just like the process of releasing only to turn around and ground. You see? I don't know how many have been noticing in your area a lot of flashing lights like the rescue, the fire truck, police officers, maybe city work trucks. A lot of lights have been flashing. I have been noticing the flashing. I have also noticed this month a lot of birds have been flying and a lot of birds have been chirping. I actually stayed up to like 2 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, because there was a bird outside at nighttime, morning time. It started at like, I noticed it maybe say 10, and it chirped all the way to like 2 or 3 in the morning. Birds represent communications. So a lot of people are gonna want to talk, or they're gonna want to come from the past and maybe want to speak their piece out here. So your best thing you can do is just listen to what they have to say, and when you respond, try not to respond in a harsh way. I feel like a lot of you are getting ready to release a person, right? Release a person. Could be from your past, could be you learning to forgive a person or learning to let go of a person who had caused wounds in your life, and now those wounds are old and it's time to release that energy or that power that's been over you for all of these years, right? So you receive surrender defensiveness. Be careful here. Be very careful. Feminine energies represent weakness. Masculine energies represent strength. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowering way, stay centered and hear someone out. I just said that. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. A lot of you, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be trapped in this feminine energy. And when someone comes to apologize or tell you that they're sorry for any type of grief or hurt that they've caused you or pain, I hear like a lot of low energy, like a lot of low vibrations. A lot of you are going to be ready to snap off. Like you're going to be ready to take their head off. And then I see the queen from Alice in Wonderland. Off with their heads. Be careful. Because coming in wounded feminine energy. But the other thing that I noticed right here, that is a sword. Swords represent mental. So they're going to tell us in this time of someone asking for forgiveness or telling you that they're sorry or rendering their apologies, a lot of you are going to be out of your head. And then, I also feel like a lot of you are going to be like, I can't believe they had the nerve to come, you know what I'm saying? To come to give me an apology. But at the end of the day, a lot of you need to recognize the beginning of a new could start with an apology. I was gonna say let's clarify, but here it is. You see it? They come in left and right cycles, baby. Let's go. Cycles. Out with the old, in with the new. Comes in as a one. The one you of thought, right? That's that mass consciousness, the thoughts that you have along your journey as you travel in this journey in life. It could also represent a man, right? Or a male or dominating energy. Coming in as a one. Time to start a new. And for many of you, it's gonna be hard, but you're gonna learn, you're gonna have to learn and learn quick. As I hear somebody says, learn quick to forgive and move on. Do what you gotta do for you, right? If they've had power over you, look, God of Earth in reverse, right? Which is also known as the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's in lack of something valuable, and then the thing, growth is in reverse. I seen it. Look, growth is in reverse. If you do not allow, or you do not learn to forgive and move quickly, you're gonna get stuck for a long time. And I also hear someone say for many years. Learn to forgive and move on quickly. We are no longer living in a time where you have time to take your time. You do these things, you learn the lesson, and you move on. Spirit clarify defensiveness with cycles. Why is it here? We don't have no more time to play. We don't have time to play. Left side, right? My left side represents spiritual side, right? Spiritually coming in, warrior of fire, or also known as knight of fire. Moving, right? Movement, taking some type of action. Coming in as a 12 that represents the 3, the creation of movement. See that? Fire element, sword, thought of having the passion of thought, right? Thought of action, thought of drive to do what? Move, the creation of moving. Time to move. Time to move. Time to move on. Cycles are upon you. And then the thing about it is with cycles, when they tell you cycles are coming, that lets us know that a change is before us. But I tell you what, this card right here is nothing to play with. The energy that this card brings is so heavy. Try to go against the grain and see what happens. I promise you, if you go against the grain with cycles, you're going to have a hard time, baby. And yeah, if you know me, then you know me. I'm being real with you. I never beat around the bush. If you go against the grain, it's literally going to be hell to pay, I hear. Let what needs to happen, happen. You learn to forgive, and then you tell yourself, or you tell spirit, release that from me and keep moving. You see? Clarify warrior of fire, or knight of swords is hidden. You see it? It's hidden. You receive the ace of cups, baby. I hear an offering beyond your wildest dreams. And then I also hear the cup runneth over. A lot of you are gonna be the creation of life, right? The creation of, you see those three dots? The threes represent the creation, and what is being created within this cup? Life. You see the unk? That's the symbol of life. See? And see what a lot of people need. Look, I am that symbol. I represent it. My ring, I represent that. Unk represents life. And what a lot of people need to understand is everybody's running around here with these crosses on, talking about Jesus died on the cross. Guess what? That cross, to me, not saying that you're wrong, but what it represents to me is death. You have a lot of people running around here with these crosses, and everybody knows that a cross is what? A crucifix. And the word crucifix is close to what? Crucified. And when a person is crucified, what does that mean? A lot of people need to get into life. Society is so death driven, they don't even know it. Also, creation of wisdom is here. Ancient wisdom. See the pyramids in the background? And then the water that's flowing from the cup represents life, right? Because you have to have water. The body is made of water. And water is also what? A purifying agent. I told you maybe you need to go to a stream of water. Maybe some of you need to splash around in the water. Maybe you need to take some spiritual bath to purify. Because water represents the purification of, right? Or represents the life of water. Underneath, nope, forward. They say off top, off top. So they're going to give you an offer beyond your wildest dreams of what? Completion. World. Completion. One more. Moon. So a lot of you are going to be completing a step in the physical, right? And being raised up in your spiritual world. Moon. A lot of you need spiritual, look, spiritual breakthroughs, right? Y'all need it, right? Spiritual breakthroughs. And a lot of you are on the verge of receiving that. All you have to do is take action to go through the cycle to forgive and move on. You see that? Not hard to do. Underneath the deck, look, temperance is here. Wow. Temperance comes in to do what? Heal. Yeah. What? A loss. Yeah. It could also be in here to heal the loss from what? Mind games that was played, right? I feel like a lot of people here, some people was plotted on, I hear. And it caused what? A heartbreak. Yeah. It's all in your mind. And the indecision, yes, to a swords to do what? See your rewards. Yes. Lay down your burdens. Yes. Ten of staff and do what? Make that decision to move on away from what? Let me show you. From being wounded in one's emotions. Queen of Cups. You see how judgment blows the horn away? And many of you are waiting on a message. You are waiting on an apology. You are waiting on something. And for a lot of you that are waiting on these messages, baby, I am your deliverer. Move on. Move on. If you didn't know, you better tell somebody. Somebody should have told you. Leah gonna give it to you. Listen. I see an opportunity. All right, I'm gonna tell you. Temperance is coming in to heal a loss. But the Five of Coins doesn't always represent loss. It represents grief. See that? This card, right? Temperance is coming in, right? Water. I'm going to show you the water. That's why I say it's time for a lot of you to take spiritual bath. The angel is stepping one foot in the water. What is keeping a person down? Water. Four of Coins represents someone who's held down, nailed down from what? Divine worth because their mind is confused. This gray sky represents the confusion of someone's mind. See, the temperance is trying to come in and bring forth change. Major Arcana 14 breaks down to a 5. To do what? Change something that is of value. 5 points. 5 represents what? Change. But they're telling us someone is being held down, 4 coins, within their emotions, because it represents water, or someone is being held down within their what? Life, right? And a lot of people are doing bad, and they you may not see it, or they may not acknowledge it, but guess what? You down on 2 knees and 2 hands, literally bowing down to the situation. And then they say, what happened? Somebody plotted and planned and played mind games and hurt someone's heart. But guess what? The 7 of swords with the 3 of swords makes what? The 10 of swords. It talks about the ending. You see that? Of anything that is within one's mind coming to an end. So they can do what? Bounce back and rejuvenate to what? Life. And then here they tell us someone, I'm not sure, Leah. I don't know what I don't know I don't know what to look for. I don't know what to think. I'm so confused. And then some of you got friends or family in your ear, because that dog represents friend or family, steady keeping you away from your reward. Do you not see it? You are facing the dog even though your eyes is closed. And you are giving the back to the 9 of cups that represent reward. Did they not tell you we have a what? Opportunity, reward, a blessing beyond your wildest dreams. And what are we offering? We are offering the completion and allowing the spiritual breakthrough to occur. And in case you didn't know, in case you haven't noticed, or in case you haven't looked around lately, a lot of people need it. So then they say what? Someone is going to do what, Leah? What are they going to do? They're going to be on a new journey. Let's go. I love the journey. I love the travel. Ace of Staff. Away from being the 9 of Staff represents a wounded warrior, a wounded person, or a person who has no instruction, a person who has no direction, a person who doesn't know what to do. They're coming out of that. Right? My mind's made up, Leah. Forget this being stuck mess, right? Being stuck. See that? Forget this, Leah. Forget what, baby? Forget this heartbreak. Then you come in and you say, you know what? Forget this, Leah. Bump all this. Bump what, baby? All these mind games and hidden agendas and secret plots against me. I'm done with that, Leah. I'm tired. I'm tired. What are you tired of? I'm tired of being down and out. Stuck. And can't see my what? Ace of coins, which is my divine worth. Right? I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm not gonna settle for being wounded anymore in my emotions. Or because this is the cups, I'm not gonna settle for being let down in my life, or depreciated, or degraded, or devalued. I hear so much. And many of you, like I said, you're waiting on some message. And this is a blue bird. Birds represent messages, and it's blue. It talks about someone who wants to be cool, calm, and collective, or a message to cool this person down. But blue is also the color of the wet throat chakra. Is it not? Waiting on some message to be communicated because you are here wounded. And I'm going to show you something else. And while you sitting there hurt and wounded, see that fish? The fishes represent plenty and abundance. And what is it doing in this stream of water? Swimming right on past you. You are so focused on a message that you can't even see abundance right in front of you. You are so focused on getting a message, you can't even see the worth that you have. Some of you are so focused on a message, you have no acknowledgement of life upon your head. Get with it. Because this is what's happening for many of you. Get with it. Let's go. Pay attention. Pay attention. I hear spirit screaming it. Pay attention. So many breadcrumbs. So many breadcrumbs. Have you ever, like lately, have you been looking at people? You say, you know what? I know that person and that person ain't smart, but damn, that person doing a whole lot better than I thought they would. You know why? It's not hard to follow the breadcrumbs. And as time go on and situations get tighter, more and more people are gonna turn to spirituality, baby, and they're gonna be right where they need to be at the time they need to be there. So you better get on, get on the bus. You need to get on the good foot. Do what you gotta do for you. Stop worrying about Julie, Becky, Robert, and Ben and what they got going on. Worry about you. Let's go, man. Time waste. No time waste. All these reversibles. The power of the wheel is here. The power of events changing. And a lot of you are going to see some things you're not going to want to believe, but you better open up your eyes and learn how to accept and roll with it. I'm telling you, or you will get what? Left behind. Talking about the rapture, you will get left behind. Let's go. Let's look at your opportunity spirit for all to see, feel, hear, and understand what door opportunity will we all face. Not just a certain sign. We coming in as one mass consciousness. Right there. You seen it? Hand, action. Hand. We receive 3 of cups. Let's go. A toast of friendships in the afternoon sun. 3 cups is in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Let's go. We're getting ready to come into a space of happiness. And for many of you, I feel like this is the what? Quiet before the storm. Because I hear spirit in my ear whispering, quiet before the storm. And don't forget, this is a message that is for all. What is getting ready to occur? You see that? I'll read it once again. It says 3 of cups. A toast to friendships in the afternoon sun. Right? 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. So we have 3 of cups, 3 of cups, and 3 cheers. 3 represents the 9. 9 is the number of divine. Let's go. The number of divine. Spirit says energy. Energy. So spirit clarified 3 of cups. 3 of cups. The coming together, the bond, because it said friendships. Anytime you talk about friendships, links, bonds, right? Situationships, stop. 6th chakra is here. The 6th chakra is here. This is the brow, or also known as the 3rd eye or the pineal gland, right? The foundation of, because it comes in as a 4. Archangel Metatron is here, right? A lot of you need to start speaking to your angel and telling them to help work with you. 4 is a number that is one of the most injuring and damaging numbers on the board at this time. It could talk about what would keep you stuck, nailed down, held down to the ground, or what represents the foundation of a structure or what is being built. You see that? So you do what you got to do. Spirit says spirit. Go to spirit. Spirit clarify 3 of cups with the 6th chakra, 3rd eye. Let's go. Thank you. Sacred union. There you go. Partnerships, romance coming in here as a 9. So now we three cups, right? I feel like a lot of you could be coming in at this time, like if you are single, yeah. Even if you're with someone and you're not meant to be with them, I feel like a lot of sacred unions, and it's right there, are getting ready to come together. So when you start speaking of your divine masculine, divine feminine, yeah, spiritual relationships, I feel like it's a time where a lot of unions are getting ready to come together because they are getting ready to be spiritually brought together for when a feminine and a masculine goes from two different or apart to coming together. Yeah. So get ready. These friendships, a lot of you may end up going out because I keep my what keeps flashing in my eyes is the word friendship and the word toast, and then it says 3 cheers. I feel like, see, a celebration is near. Look, see, a celebration. Can you see it? Let me see. Hopefully you can see it right there. A celebration is near. I feel like a lot of you may be out celebrating someone else and meet your significant other, or the celebration is near, could be representing you getting into your partnership, if not many of you getting married. And it comes in as a 9. The 9 talks about the divines. But the 9, right, with the 4, yeah, makes the 4 because it's the 13. And then once again, it talks about the foundation and the structure. The foundation and the structure here. So a lot of you are getting ready to get into a relationship with a person who was literally spiritually built just for you, or y'all are gonna be vibrating on the same frequency, baby. So let me teach you. You see, look at it. There goes your clarification. There's your clarification. So how it works is this. You vibrating, right? And they vibrating on the same frequency. Now it can come together because your little Philly feels, right, can come together. But if you vibrating higher, see, and they vibrating lower, the Philly feels, all they can do is feel when they pass by, but there's no connection. This is talking about a connection. Look at it. Look. Kissy, kissy, smoochy, smoochy. Listen. Clarifying your sacred union with your third eye or brow, or, hey, you receive warrior of air. Yes. And it comes in as a 12. That is the 3, the creation of the page of wands. Some type of small gesture is going to be an indicator here. Warrior of air is actually the knight. Sorry. So it's going to be some type of small gesture that is going to indicate, or I feel like, get your attention, and you're going to be drawn, because I hear that, drawn to the person. Spirit clarify warrior of air. Why is it here? Yeah. And the thing when it comes, thank you. And the thing under your 3 of cups. And the thing about when you getting ready to attract a new partner for a new relationship, every day you go out, yeah, you don't have to look for these people or this person. You go out, right? Because don't forget, your heart chakra is the only chakra that what beams out of your body. It beams out to the world. You put in your heart that you're getting ready to meet the one that is meant to vibe with you at this time. And just like I put that smile on your face, it put a smile in your heart, and you beam out. And when you beam out, when your person comes near or your person is close, they feel that beam. Guess what? Heart to heart, baby. You beam out, they beam back. Let's go. You receive what? King of Staff. Major movement is coming in to what? Manifesting and creating. You better get it together. Major movement and manifesting and creating it's going to get ready to take place. And it's going to be a large, massive group of people that are going to be with the one they were meant to be with at this time during these times. Yeah. And it's going to cause a ripple in time. I hear a ripple in energy, a ripple. I keep hearing a ripple in space, a ripple in energy. I keep hearing a ripple. It's going down. I'm telling you, it's going down. And then why does it scream physical? I mean, not physical, spiritual, because the blue beetles represents our divine. Yeah, let's go. What else screams spiritual? Cat. Bassy cat. Spiritual. Yes. It is that time underneath the deck. Look, what's up underneath the deck, baby? First card out. Let's get the story. The lovers is here. The lovers is here. See, out of a time of loss, out of a time of loss, yeah, out of a time of grief, yeah, out of a time of being let down, yes, out of time of being out of a time of being used, what is going to be what? Manifested and created? The lovers. And when the lovers is being manifested and created, they say what? Guess what? New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. The fool is here. The fool is here. What more could you ask for? Straight to the point. It's going to be, and listen to what I'm going to tell you. It is going to be for many of you a short time or a short period because we don't have that many clarifiers. But it's going to be heavy because every time you see a major, majors represent a change. So we have what? A major. Yeah. A major. That's the second turnaround. A major. That's the third turnaround. Don't forget, 3 represents the completion. Changes in what? Movement. Staff. Over being solid. 1 coin. So what it tells me is this. Major changes is going to take place in how a person moves. And according to how a person moves is how a person is going to have to sit here and learn how they're going to create. You see how they're going to create. Look, the lovers, yeah. New beginning, right? How are you going to create? I'm going to show you. How are you going to create movement over being stuck or being in a stalemate or movement in a time of being down and out because you're on the forward. You're forward, like 2 feet, 2 hands, right? You can't move. They told you. They told you. They told you how you gonna do this. And then, isn't it funny how Archangel Metatron, yeah, is doing what? Looking right over there at that sacred union with the third eye wide open. A lot of you who are not tuned in, if this what you want, baby, I suggest you tune in, tap in. Because that's what it's about over here. Being tuned in, being tapped in. Because what? A celebration is near. The British are coming. The British are coming. A celebration is coming. A celebration is coming. Yeah. What you got to do, baby? Y'all know Leah get straight to it. Do what you got to do. I love it. I love it. Because you know why? I'm a part of this too. I love it. One more. Right? One more. Yeah, energy. Spirit. Try not to hold you long. I'm going to try to get straight to it. Spirit, for all of those to see, feel, hear, and understand energies that we will all face. All face. Stop. Let's go. I take it. Magician in the mirror, baby. Coming in as an 8, this that transformation and rebirth, also known as what? That infinite spirit. Let's go. In one hand, which is the left hand, the left side. The left side, spiritual side, right side, physical side, okay? In the left hand of the musician, we have the fire, the passion, the creativity to be what? Creative. Because we're getting ready to do what? Create. You just had the musician. Now the energy that we all gonna get is the musician. Everybody's getting ready to what? Create. Yeah. And the only way you gonna get ready to get your creation on is you be tuned in, tapped in. I'm telling you, vibes up. Let's go. And in the right side, you have water. Yeah. And the orb of light. That represents water is life, water is emotion, but that light, that's that energy. And it's coming into a time we're getting ready to create. And what we are getting ready to create is getting ready to reflect out upon the world. It's a mirror right back there behind. I'm telling you, powerful time. We are in a powerful time. Let's get some insight. Y'all better get with it or get left behind. And I'm going to keep saying left behind because I keep hearing left behind. Spirit, what is the insight? Yeah. That can't be seen in the physical realm, but is there in the spiritual. For all to see, feel, hear, and understand. You got to look in to get out. Okay, so now we on the floor and it was going here. Something about a loss. Hold on. What hits the floor comes to the door. Okay, you receive choices. Choices. And I think this is a 1. Choices. Now, the balancing of the yin and the yang. The white, the dark, or the black, the up, the down, the left, the right. Balancing it all out. Coming in as a 1, the one you along your thoughts of your journey. Or it talks about a man, a male, or a masculine energy upon what? The loss. I feel like the loss keeps sticking around, right? Because it seems like it came out. Every read. This is what the main message was about that release. We are in a time of releasing and building. So if there's something hard that takes time or needs to heal, this month right here needs to be that month. And don't forget, May is the month of 5, right? So they tell us, but it's the time of change. It is the month of change. It is the month in which you are going to go through a lot of changes. But you have help because your moons are in here, and your moons that are in here are about releasing and building, releasing and grounding. See? You have help. So a choice has to be made. And for a lot of you going or coming towards the spiritual, whether it be a lot of you getting readings for the first time. Now I'm hot. Like I'm burning up. I'm hot. Needed to see things from a higher perspective. A lot of people are getting ready to get readings. They haven't had readings before. They're getting ready to get them. So it's going to tell, the whole situation is about balance. Because you have the 8 with the 1, that is the 9, plus the 5. So changes, 5 changes. My bad. It's about changes. It's about changes. Needed to make a choice, but in according to the way that you go, that's gonna be the difference. Let's surrender, release, or accept. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted for the 5 of coins, for the loss, for the grief, what for the suffering, and then I hear the surrendering. What needs to be released? 5 of coins. Why is it here? I feel like it's hanging. Look, it's hanging on. I feel like for a lot of you, this is some type of attachment issue. See that? You receive surrender, obsessive, right? Thinking. Coming in, wounded, feminine energy. Got your apple there. Look at you. It says, if you're obsessed about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Your spirit is within you. All you have to do is say, Spirit, my little human self, I can't do this. Can you please help me? And let spirit take over the steering wheel and watch what happens. Doing so will help bring you clarity. Oh, bring you some type of insight. Oh, and even solve the problem. Oh, not solve the problem. Because this little 5 of coins been hanging around a little bit too long. You all have a choice to make, and I see it clear as day. Do you say, I'm going with high vibes, positive vibes, because that is that white. See, the angel has one white wing and one dark wing. Positive, negative, yin, yang, right? So do I do the right thing? Yeah. Or do I stay stuck in a negative vibe? Because doing the white thing or the light thing, right, is to create. But staying stuck and still is to remain in the negativity of sitting there and thinking. Oh, I want to eat the apple, but I don't know if the apple poisons. Oh, I don't know if the apple's poison or not until I eat it. Back and forth, back and forth. And like I said, many of you need to get a better perspective of the situation. Or do you create? Right? Do you create white wing over here with the magician? Or do you what? Stay lost? Because that's exactly what it is. 5 of coins on the black wing side. Your choice. Your choice. And then they say what? They're gonna overthink it, Leah. Make it easier on yourself. Get a reading. Birds represent messages. And it's flying high up there by the moon. Moon represents spiritual or the unknown. Seeing things or receiving messages from a higher perspective. Moon. That's how that goes. So let's read on the choice. Let's see the choice. Spirit, clarify the choice. I don't want to see what you're going to create because everybody has different plans and strategies and idea on what they can create. You have some people who need to create a home. You might have some people who going to create a family. You're getting ready to get into a spiritual relationship. They didn't say that you weren't going to create a baby. You see? You might be getting ready to create a job or go start a new project, getting ready to invest, getting ready to advance up. You see? Getting ready to take your career to a new height. Advancement on one side or staying stuck and lost on the other. I don't want to know what you're going to build up. And I don't want to know what has you stuck. I want to see what you're going to do about that choice, though. Because that's the most important thing. Because the choice is what relates to everybody. You see that? Because everybody has a choice. You either going to choose. You're going to stay indecisive. That's another choice. Or you're not going to choose at all. So that choice gives you 3 options. Do I make a choice? Do I stay stuck? Or do I not choose at all? But regardless of what you choose, the choice is still being rendered at the end of the day. Spirit clarified choice. Wine's choice here. And then they're telling us it's along your journey. And this is everybody's journey. Along the thoughts of your journey. The one, baby. The one. Thank you. You receive Warrior of Earth, Knight of Coin. And then you receive Courage or Strength, Major Arcana. So they tell us major value is going to be given. Yes, the creation of major value that is going to be given, that is going to create a change or a rebirth in someone's courage. And in order for you to be courageous, you need to make a what? Mental adjustment. Oops. You need to get it in your mind that your heart is what? Strong. The creation of is the 12 that makes the 3 of the 8 that represents the rebirth. Together they make the 2. 2 talks about doorway, gateway, thresholds. That's the opportunity. 2 also talks about communication factors, or the linking and the bonding of 2 people or 2 situations where the 2 becomes the 1. See? But the reverse or flip side is law enforcement being called out. That's the fighting, the yelling, the arguing. 2s also represents communication factors, whether it's the conversating and the debating. When you get into the debating, you get into the legalities or the law side of things. Someone needs to take the initiative to take the value or the worth for what it is and have the courage to do what? Make the choice to create a better situation for yourself, or you're going to do what? Stay lost in the sauce. It's not hard. I mean, listen, it's not hard. But anyway, let's look real quick at the action. Spirit, clarify the creation of the action of value being given. An offer or opportunity is going to come in, because see, even in the warrior of earth, there's a horse. Horses talks about action. Horse. I can't point with that finger, but that's a horse. Horses talk about action. Or it's a unicorn. So it's a little magical horse. And it could be pertaining to a family situation, because all around are people. All in the grass. All in the tree. Look at them. In spiritual form. And even here, what do you see? Half woman, half bear. Even the child is half child, half bear. Then you come in with snake, right? Green snake, right? And depending on its placement, it tells you what's going on. You have a lot of roses here. But the other thing that I noticed, you have a lot of greenery. Green is everywhere. A lot of you need to move forward, push on. Right? The snake isn't coming in being deceptive here, because there is a snake here right there at the foot of encouragement. So even with a snake, and this could represent a person, a snake person, a low vibe person, a devilish person, or a deceptive person. When you come into their area and you emanate courage, even the snakes have to bow down. Even the snakes have to back up. Even the snakes have to give way. It's all about your courage and how you present yourself and how you handle the situation. I hear Spirit, clarify. Warrior of earth and courage. That came out quick. Look, 2 of cups. And then this moon is here. It's a lot in high. A lot of things are getting ready to take place, baby. A lot of things are getting ready to take place. This could talk about a marriage that took place in the dark. Or a lot of you needed to figure out if you're going to take your relationship to a point of marriage, because it could be the spirit a relationship that became spiritually, like a spiritual marriage, right? Became spiritually together. A lot of you need to make a choice, right, to create and have the courage to move forward out of a time of loss and thinking, because this relationship, like I said, that is spiritual, is going to lead to marriage. I feel like a lot of you are going to create your equal in the spirit realm. And because of the spirit realm, a lot of practices and ritual are going to come forth and manifest in the physical. I feel like many of you need to create your relationship, and it's so many things I'm hearing. And when you create your equal, a lot of spiritual practices are going to occur. And this is what's going to boost up. Boost up. You're going to have the courage. And it's going to boost you up, boost you up, boost you up, boost you up, move you forward, push you forward. Yep, look. This is Ace of Staff. This is a new opportunity. Whether it be a new opportunity emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, a new opportunity is going to come to someone who is in lack of motion. Queen of Staff. A new opportunity is going to come. And when the new opportunity comes, you have the Ace of Staff and the Queen Staff. Ace of Staff, that's the Two of Staff. The Two of Staff talks about the willpower. Someone is going to get their willpower. A lot of you may need to get you some lavender. Lavender, purple flowers. Lavender. Underneath the deck, you're going to have the willpower. Look, the devil is here. Being that block towards someone who's down and out. Nine of Swords. This is that mind game. This is that choice. And look, the wounding in the mind. That's Queen of Staff. Queen of Swords. Wow. That is going to keep you away from your rewards. Nine of Cups. And everything and everyone from coming together. Right? Three of Coins. And it's going to do what? Leave somebody constantly waiting. Right? Nine of Coins for what? That the move forward. Eight of Cups. It's going to keep somebody stuck. They telling you, if you want this relationship, if you want this, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It can be a partnership. This could be a job. This could be a co-worker and a boss. This could be a lawyer and the client. This can be a family situation. It's just two people becoming one, or two people becoming one in a situation. It's a lot of things going on. Hopefully it's not, because like if you want me to if you want me to read it like dark, I would say hopefully this is not a relationship or a bondship between two people that are manifesting and creating in the dark using magic. That's gonna create a loss. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot here, but the thing about it is, you have the devil blocking someone's Ten of Swords, because you got the devil looking at the Nine of Swords, and the Queen Ace of Swords makes the Ten of Swords. That's the ending of a cycle. Here you got the devil blocking the end of a cycle and keeping you literally in your head. And if you in your head going back and forth, how can you move? Where's your willpower? Where is the courage to what? Create and move on. And because you're in your head, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, you're not going to see divine worth or divine value. You are not going to receive your reward. And they tell you your reward is what? Whatever you want to create. You see that? And for a lot of you, you're getting ready to manifest and create a relationship. I'm telling you, a lot of people are in this world wanting love. And they say, damn, Leah, is love left? Yes, it's left. And then they tell us what? Because you're not seeing your reward, you are going to keep everything from coming together, collaborating together, and it's going to keep you stuck. Look. The whole back of change. The 4 of coins with the 5 of coins. The whole back of change. And let's see. 2 of coin. That's that juggle struggle. The 3 of coins with the 9 of coins makes that juggle struggle. The ups and down and round of what? Advancing. 8 of cups. Listen, man, you do what you got to do for your advancement. Get it in your mind. Get it in your head, man. Lee, I got the courage to create. And this my choice. This is what I'm choosing, man. This is what I'm taking action upon. Oh, yeah? Well, what you going to create? I'm going to create an awesome-ass relationship. The bomb-ass relationship. The relationship that other people envy. Yeah, that's me. And that's what I hear. Yeah, that's me. Right? And this thing is gonna work. It's gonna work because they keep telling you it's gonna be spiritually given. Yeah. And spiritually what? Driven. Y'all better get with it. Yes. And whoever you manifest and create is gonna vibe on your frequency. You two are gonna be on the same frequency. Because that is how you come together. And then they say, what? We are going to become one and a solid one at that. You see how they both step up on the concrete? And this relationship is going to be a mini of your blessing and abundance because the other foot is still resting on green grass or green ground that represents the grounds of abundance, the grounds of wealth, the grounds of success. And a many of people are going to see. So listen, I love you guys. That has been your energy reading for me. Anybody who needs to talk to me, you can email me, call me, text me. Readings, turnaround time is usual. Everybody says turnaround time. Right now, your turnaround time is anywhere between 3 to 5 days because I've been moving. You got your bracelets, and look, they had already told me it was coming. Rose quartz, baby. I got my stone of love and compassion on. I ain't even playing with them. Better get you a bracelet, something easy to wear. And guys, I know like a lot of guys don't like pink. We can create you a bracelet where maybe you got like say just say like for instance lava stone or some type of crackle, and you got a couple dribbles and dabbles of your rose quartz in there to attract your person. Because the thing about it is you want to make your connection or your creation smooth. You know what I'm saying? Anything that helps. Um, Candles, oil, sage, whatever. When you starting to create and bring forth these people, you need to make sure your home and your houses is clear, free of negative energy. A lot of you may need to wash your homes down to get negative energy out of it. I mean, it just depends. So you can find me on enlightenedmystic.org where you can get your readings and a book, whatever. It's so much there. I've also partnered with clothing, um what else is there? Hats, housing goods. I actually created this hoodie. It's called High Vibes, right? I think it's called High Vibes. What else is there? You can find me on Amazon at Enlightened Mystic. I'm there. I mean, whatever you need, right? So, until I see you guys, I'm gonna come back because I still need to get to our fears, regrets, and what we need to release, and whatever else Spirit tells me to come back and do. I think we're gonna get ready to also jump into our mass consciousness. For a lot of you, I feel like I need to start reading like love readings again because it's a time of love. So I love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. Subscribe, right? There's a loyalty program on my website, Enlightened Mystic. If once you go and subscribe there or become a member, you get so many points. You save on your orders, you know. But until I see you guys next time, work it out, figure it out, stay cautious, right? Work on that heart chakra, and I love you guys.